When they were around, I never envied any other team. Many only know the Galácticos name, but they never saw how unreal this Madrid truly was. Ronaldo, Portugal's captain. Ramos, Spain's captain. Modric, Croatia's captain. Bale, Wales's captain. James, Colombia's captain. Kroos, Germany's captain. Benzema, France's captain. Marcelo, Brazil's captain. All in one squad. Led by football's greatest midfielder ever, Zidane. At the Bernabeu, wearing that white shirt, they stopped fighting to be the main star. Pick any of them at random. They would be the undisputed franchise player elsewhere. Who wouldn't have an ego? But at Madrid, they swallowed their pride. In one system, they became exactly what teammates needed. Navas stood in goal for the final save. Ramos and Varane locked down the box. Casemiro swept and shielded the defense. Kroos dictated the tempo of the game. Modric drove the ball and pierced the center. Benzema dropped deep to link the play, creating sprinting space for Ronaldo and Bale. They weren't just 11 superstar cards on the pitch. They combined their sharpest edges into one deadly blade. January 2016, Zidane took over Real Madrid. The hardest part wasn't picking a lineup. It was earning the respect of a locker room full of titans. After all, who hadn't been a focal point? Who hadn't decided a game before? Yet he made everyone understand their exact role, knowing when to step up and when to step aside for a teammate. Finally, turning a group of leading men into a team that only wanted to win. That year, down 2-0 against Wolfsburg in the quarters, many had already written them off completely. Back at the Bernabeu, they didn't panic at all, pressing high and accelerating when needed. Ronaldo quickly scored twice to level the tie, then sealed a hat trick with a free kick. From that night on, everyone realized the truth. This Madrid refused to stay down. In the final against Atletico, Ramos struck first. Then Atletico managed to equalize the score. After 120 minutes, it went to penalties. Ronaldo stepped up to the spot. He buried the decisive final penalty. Madrid captured their 11th Champions League title, but this was merely the beginning. 2017 brought the true challenge. No team had ever defended the modern Champions League. Honestly, the fear wasn't meeting strong rivals. It was running out of gas before May. Zidane rotated to manage his starters' heavy workload, keeping the squad fresh across all competitions. Come the knockout stages, Madrid still had full energy. They maintained ultimate match intensity. In Cardiff, Juventus held on during the first half, but couldn't match Madrid's pace in the second. Madrid's high press and relentless speed destroyed Juve's defense. Casemiro fired from deep. Ronaldo completed his stunning brace. Asensio scored off the bench. 4-1. Madrid became the first team to defend the crown. What was scarier? They weren't done yet. In 2018, Paris, Juventus, and Bayern all stood in their way. PSG's frontline looked absolutely terrifying on paper, but over two legs, Paris cracked first under pressure. Madrid's lethal transitions and wing attacks shattered PSG, eliminating the massive tournament favorites early. In the quarters, they crushed Juve 3-0 away. Everyone thought the tie was completely over. Back at the Bernabeu, Juventus scored 3 straight goals, leveling the aggregate score to 3-3. In stoppage time, Madrid won a crucial penalty. Ronaldo stepped up to the spot again. A miss here meant their European dream was dead. No hesitation. He ran, struck, and scored. Madrid walked back from the edge of the cliff. Against Bayern, the defense absorbed endless waves of attacks. Navas made clutch saves time and time again. Benzema seized the moment and scored twice. Madrid advanced 4-3 on aggregate, reaching their 3rd straight final. In Kyiv, Liverpool pressed high from the starting whistle, relentlessly attacking Madrid's build-up play from the back. Madrid steadied the midfield first, then countered into the space left behind. Bale came off the bench and instantly unleashed a jaw-dropping bicycle kick. Liverpool was stunned. Even Madrid's own players couldn't believe their eyes. Soon, Bale scored yet another goal. Modric would effortlessly switch the play. You'd think you finally pushed them to the brink, but you'd look back and realize you were the one on the edge. For 3 years, Europe's giants lined up against them, and 3 times the cup returned to Madrid. Years later, people will remember Ronaldo's goals. They will remember Ramos's bullet headers. But they should remember this above all. It wasn't just a bunch of stars thrown together. It was a group of absolute alpha players, united for one single, ultimate goal, building a dynasty that defined an entire era.